Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatyamirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadantam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneswari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vancha Kalpatarbhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vachapatitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge by which we can directly perceive ourself, and which is the Pavitram Idam Uttamam, the purest and the topmost knowledge. So in Bhagavad Gita, we are in the 18th chapter now, being Sunday in India. So it's in the 18th chapter we are studying. We finished 20 slokas in the 18th chapter. So we are understanding Krishna is answering Arjuna's question about the difference between Tyaga and Sannyasa, Sannyasa and Tyagam. We understood until now that we should not renounce our actions. We should only renounce the results of actions. So renouncing actions, first of all, is not a choice for us. If we think that we are renouncing our actions, there is only because of ahankara only we can think that. Because yet ahankara mashitya nayotse iti manyase. That's what Krishna told Arjuna. Because of ahankara you are thinking that I shall not fight. Nayotse iti manyase. So, Nayotse iti Govindam. That's what Arjuna said. Nayotse iti Govindam. Govinda, you shall not fight. So, Krishna is using the same words what Arjuna used. Nayotse iti Govindam. Krishna said that Nayotse iti Manyase. Yad ahankaram ashitya nayotse iti Manyase. Because of ahankara, you are thinking that you will not fight. I am not fighting like that. But Prakritim Swam Adhistha. So then by Prakriti, you will be forced to fight. That's what Krishna said. So because of your Prakriti, so you will be forced to fight. So that's what we need to understand. Prakriti Swam Niyokshas. That's what by your Prakriti, you will be Swam, your own Prakriti, you will be forced, engaged in fighting. Vidyasya vivasayaste Prakriti Swam Niyokshas. So whatever this determination you have, it is false determination. Mityasya vivasayaste. So it is not the right determination and it's not going to work out. You are simply saying that you will not fight, but you will be forced by your nature. That's what Prakriti Swam Niyokshas. So we need to understand that all of us are forced to act in this way. We can say that I will do this or I will not do this. All such things we can say. Only we can say. But say-do ratio, if we say, it won't be good. So we'll say something, but we can only say, but we will do. If we say that I won't do, but we will do because we are forced to do. Because of our swabhava, we is doing it. We are not doing it. Only swabhava is doing it. The swabhava, the prakriti only is even creating the activities. So that's what is creating the activities. That's what is the cause for the creation of activities. Then it is performing the activities. So then the results are also we are not creating. Na karma pala hetu. So Krishna said that don't never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities. So that's what Krishna is saying very clearly. Na kartritvam na karmani lokasya srajati prabhu na karma palas samyogam swabhava na karma palas samyogam. So we are not the karma pala, the results of our actions, we are not creating. So that's what Krishna is teaching us very clearly. We are not the cause for the action. We are not creating the action. We are not doing the action. We are not creating the results. So all these three things are different. Creating the cause for an action. So for an action to happen, so there should be a cause for that. So that cause for an action, we are not creating. And then performing that action. We are not the doer. We are not doing the action. And then creating the results of the actions. And we are not the cause for the results of our activities. We are not creating the activities. We are not doing the activities. We are not creating the results. Then what are we doing? We are simply saying that I am doing everything, the results belong to me. That nonsense only we are doing it. That is wrong. There only we commit huge mistake. Saying that I am doing this, I did this, I did this, so results belong to me. If we really did it, and if we claim that the results belong to us, then there is something we can consider it. But really we have not done it at all. We are not the doer. So then how can we claim the results? So that's where we are committing huge mistake. So that knowledge we are understanding from Bhagavad Gita. So that way, sannyasa means giving up the activities. So that kind of choice is not there for us. We cannot stop doing the activity. And as I have always referred to this sloka many times in the past, that nahi kasyati kshanamapi jatu tistati akarmakrit. So not even a single moment one can refrain from doing something. Everyone is forced to act helplessly by the three modes of material nature. Karyatege avasaka karma sarvaga prakriti jayatgune. So everyone is forced to act helplessly by the three modes of material nature. So we really don't have any choice. We cannot stop doing. So what we have to do is that we have to simply surrender unto Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. We need to simply surrender unto Him. So when we surrender unto Krishna, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, without any doubt, so then simply do everything for Krishna, not worrying about the results, and simply offer the results unto Krishna. So never consider yourself the results of your activities and never be attached to not doing your duty. That's what we are supposed to do. So we should keep doing our activity, thinking that we are doing it for Krishna, even though we are not the doer, thinking that whatever the results come, that belongs to Krishna. Results belong to Krishna. Because Krishna is the only supreme enjoyer. And we can enjoy by offering the results unto Krishna. That is the real enjoyment, what we can enjoy. So that is the way we can enjoy, by offering the results unto Krishna. Otherwise, we thinking that we are the owner of the results, we are the enjoyer, and we can enjoy like that. If we think we are not going to enjoy, we are going to struggle and suffer in this material world. Not only this life, life after life, every life in future, we will keep on taking birth and struggle and suffer in this material world. That's what we need to understand. So, in the 18th chapter, we finished up to 20 slokas as I mentioned earlier. So, what we studied in the sloka number 17, Krishna is teaching us that Yasya naham krutho bhavo buddhi yasya nalipyate hatvapi saima lokha nahanti nanibadhyate. So one who thinks that he is not the doer, yasya na aham krito bhav, and whose intelligence is not entangled, buddhi yasya na lipyate. Hatvapi sayimal lokan, even if he kills someone in this world, na hanti, he is not killer, he is not killing, he is not the killer. Na nibadhyate, he is not bound. So he doesn't become entangled. So that's what Krishna is teaching here. So it is applicable to only persons who are devotees of Krishna and who are doing everything for Krishna. So we cannot simply say that I can go ahead and kill, I can commit all kinds of sins, and I can claim that I am not considering that I am the doer and things like that. But Krishna knows. He's there in our heart as the super soul. Krishna knows everything. Are we really free from ahankara or not? Krishna knows it. So that's what we need to understand. So, one who is not motivated by false ego, whose intelligence is not entangled, though he kills men in this world, does not kill, nor is he bound by his actions. So that's what we need to understand. So then in the next sloka, what we studied in the sloka number 18, Krishna taught us very clearly that Jnanam Nyeyam Parignyatha Trivida Karma Chodana Karanam Karma Karteti Trivida Karma Sangraha Jnanam Nyeyam Parignyatha. So the knowledge, the object of knowledge and the knower of knowledge. So that's what Jnanam Nyeyam Parignyata. These three things, they motivate the work. They are impetus, basically. So they will cause the work to be carried out. So without these three things, there is no work. Work itself is not created. So the work is created only when these three things come together. The knowledge is there, and the knowledge about what? That knowledge, about that object. That object is there, that object. Knowledge, the object of knowledge, and then the knower of that knowledge. One who knows about that. So these three things only motivates the work to get started. And then to execute the work, so these three things will create the work, create the action, but to perform the action, karanam karma karte. The instruments, the senses has to be there to do that action. Otherwise, you cannot do anything. And that action itself has to be happen. Karma has to be there. And then karta, the performer. So the parignyata and the karta can be different. That means the knower of the knowledge and the performer of an action, they both can be different. Because if I know something how to do, but the other person doesn't know how to do, but I can instruct, I can tell him do this, do that, and then he can do, just follow what I say. So that way, the action is happening, but the knower is not doing the activity, but the knower is actually telling the performer how to do. So that's what we need to understand. So if you make somebody to go and commit sins, but that person committed sins because of our instructions, so our bad influence, so that means we are responsible for that action also. That's what we need to understand. We are not freed. Krishna knows. Krishna knows everything. Krishna is in the heart of every individual. So that way we cannot escape. He is a Sakshi. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi. He is the witness. So knowledge, the object of knowledge and the knower are the three factors that motivate action. The senses, the work, and the doer are the three constituents of action. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So then in the next sloka number 19, Jnanam karma cha karta cha tridaiva guna bedataha prochate guna sankyani yathava shunutanyapi. Jnanam karma cha karta cha. So we already studied in the previous sloka, Jnanam karanam karma karteti. Karanam karma karteti trivitaka karma sangraha. So in that, in the sloka before that, Jnanam, in the same sloka, Jnanam nyayam parijnata. So that Jnanam karma karta. So these three things, so that's what in the previous sloka what we studied. So these three things, Jnanam, and then karma, and then karta. So Jnanam, karma, karta. Jnanam, karma, karta. These three things. So that's what in the next sloka Krishna is saying that Jnanam, karma, cha, karta, cha, tridaiva guna bedataha prochate guna sankyani yathava shunutanyapi. So it is mentioned in the gunas, in the Sankhya philosophy, so guna Sankhya in terms of different modes of material nature, that both, all these three, knowledge, karma, action, and the performer, the karta, the doer, all are three types depending upon the three modes of material nature, guna bedataha. So now you hear about them from me. Yathavat shrunutanyapi. That's what Krishna is saying. According to the three different modes of material nature, there are three kinds of knowledge, action, and performer of action. Now hear of them from me. So what Krishna is teaching in the next sloka, sloka number 20, that's what we finished last week. Sarva bhuteshu yenaikham bhavam avyayam ikshate avivaktam vivakteshu tajnanam viddhi satvikam. Sarva bhuteshu, in all living entities, sarva bhuteshu ena ekam bhavam. So there is only one nature, ekam bhavam, avyayam. So it is permanent, one imperishable permanent nature is there. Anyone who can see that, ikshate. So avivaktam, vivaktesu. So vivaktesu means all these bhutesu, sarva bhutesu, looks like they are all divided. But one who sees there is one undivided, avivaktam. Avivaktam means undivided, one nature. That's what. Ena ekam bhavam avyam. So undivided nature, only one nature which is undivided nature. Anyone who can see that knowledge is in the knowledge in the mode of goodness. That means we should be able to see Krishna in each and every living entity. Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, is there in everyone's heart as the super soul. We should be able to see that. So that's what tajnanam viddhi satvikam. That knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all living entities, though they are divided into innumerable forms, you should understand to be in the mode of goodness. Now, what is in the mode of passion, the knowledge? Pratakvena tu yajnanam nana bhavan pratakvedan veti sarveshu bhuteshu tajnanam viddhi rajasam. Pratakvena tu tajnanam. So pratak means different. So because of pratak, difference, so one who sees that nana bhavan, different persons, different natures in every living entity. So pratak vidan, so various types. So pratak vidan, one who sees nana bhavan, different natures. One who sees that every living entity is separate, not the same, because one who is not able to see Krishna in each and every living entity. So that kind of knowledge, sarves veti sarvesu bhutesu, one who thinks that all these living entities, they are all different, pratak vidan. So pratak vidan veti means one who thinks that they are all different. So Nana Bhavan, one who is able to see everyone has different forms. So that knowledge, Tajnanam Viddhi Rajasam, you understand that knowledge is in the mode of passion, Rajasam. That knowledge by which one sees that in every different body, there is a different type of living entity, you should understand to be in the mode of passion. Then in the next sloka number 22, Yattu kritsnavadekasmin karye saktam mahaitukam atatvatavadalpam cha tatamasam udakritam. Yattu kritsnavad ekasmin karye saktam ahaitukam. So one who sees that everything, all in all, only one nature, that's it. So atatvartavad alpamcha. So atatvarta, without the knowledge of reality. So one who sees that only one work, not one nature, only doing that one work alone is everything. So they don't understand about Krishna, about living entities, all such things. Yattu kritsnavat ekasmin. There is only one work. Karye saktam ahaitukam. So without any cause, so without any reason, just attached to only one type of work all the time, and which is alpam. So alpamcha, the tamasam udakradam. That kind of knowledge is in the mode of ignorance. So that means, and that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as the all in all. So one kind of work as the all in all without the knowledge of truth, and which is very meager, is said to be in the mode of darkness. Just one second. And that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as the all in all, without knowledge of the truth, and which is very meager, is said to be in the mode of darkness. So that's what that tamasam udahritam. So now, in the next sloka, what we are studying, sloka number 23, Niyatham sankarahitam Aragadve satah kritam apala prepsuna karma yattat satvikam uchyate. So we studied about the jnana, knowledge, in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Now studying about the karma, the three types of karma in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So that karma that is prescribed, regulated, niyatam, and free from all attachment, sanga rahitam. So without attachment. That's what niyatam, which is prescribed duty and which is free from attachment, sanga rahitam, araga dvesataha kritam. There is no attachment and no dvesa. So we are without love, without hatred. So that's what. Ragadvesa. So it is opposite is Aragadvesha. So Ragadvesha, we already studied in the second chapter, Ragadvesa Vimuktestu. So like that here, Aragadvesataga. So one who doesn't like and who doesn't hate. So who is free from desire and hatred and who is not hating it. So that's what Aragadvesataga Kritam. Desire and hatred. So one is freed from that. So Apala Prepshuna Karma. So not going after the results of the work. So not attached to the results of the work. So apala prepshuna karma. So this kind of karma is in the mode of goodness. Yattat satvikam uchyate. So that is in the mode of goodness. Niyatam sangarahitam aragat vesataha kritam apala prepshuna karma yattat satvikam uchyate. So that's what Krishna is teaching. That action which is regulated and which is performed without attachment, without love or hatred, and without desire for fruiting results is said to be in the mode of goodness. So that's what that action which is regulated and which is performed without attachment. So there is sangarahitam. So without love or hatred, there is aragadvesatakatam. And without desire for fruitive results, there is apala prepshuna. So that kind of karma, that kind of action is said to be in the mode of goodness. So then, what is in the mode of passion? Next one, the karma. Yattu kame psuna karma sahankarena va punaha kriyate bahulayasam tadrajasam udakritam. Yattu kame psuna karma sahankarena va punaha. So, that is Kame Psuna Karma means one who, there is Apala Psuna Karma. That's what in the previous sloka we studied, in the mode of goodness. That means one who is not going after the results. Apala Psuna Karma. Here Kame Psuna Karma means one who is after the results of the actions. So one who desires the fruitive results. So that's what, again, performing such actions with Ahankara, thinking that I am the doer. Ahankarena. Sa Ahankarena va punaha. Kriyate bahulayasam. So with very great labor, intense labor. So when we serve Krishna, we should not be really putting so much of labor into that, because of course Krishna himself is going to do a lot of things. That intention that we are doing it for Krishna is very important. So we need to make sure that we should give enough rest to our body, enough. We need to take prasadam at the right time. We need to sleep enough every day. So not sleeping enough and saying that I am working for Krishna, I'm doing everything for Krishna, that means we are cheating ourselves. We are really not working for Krishna. So kriyate bahulayasam. So tadrajasam udakritam. So that is known as in the mode of rajoguna, in the passion. So but action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desires and enacted from a sense of false ego is called action in the mode of passion. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished up to sloka number 24. So now, next sloka we will study action in the mode of ignorance. Then 3 more slokas, that is karta, performer, in the mode of goodness, passion and ignorance. That's what we will finish next week. By the time we finish 28 slokas, we would have finished this jnanam, karma, karta, all in 3 different modes of material nature. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Shrimate Radhanath Swami Nithinamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nithinamini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे 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 राम राम हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. If any devotee has question, you can use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Sadhar Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you Guruji for a very nice class. I don't have any question. Things are going very well with the mercy of Krishna. With your
very nice Prabhu. All Krishna's pastors.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Prabhani Mataji, Hare Krishna. Come. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Nice to join today. My holidays have just started.
Very nice, very nice.
So
okay,
I want to take the benefit here again.
So,
but side by side, I am always like, encouraging others for this,
whatever
I could do. Yeah, because I can't do much, but then, Krishna is in me. I feel like that whatever I am doing, like the lesson which I just learned that, it depends on your actions, how should your actions should be. Yeah. And you have to take care of yourself and your family also. At the same time, it's also a major thing in our life. So yes, I'm in this thing only. I'm not attending the classes, but yes, whenever I feel like that, I watch the videos and all. And now I have time, so I'll be utilizing for
Yes.
this purpose only. Thank you. Whatever I have got and my job and everything because of Krishna's only, because I have
Krishna,
attached
yes.
with this thing, with this class, and I got motivated and I've started giving my interviews, and I really, rising up. Yeah, so all my credit goes to Krishna. My son also did
Yes.
very well in his boards, and everything whatever I'm doing, I'm just sharing with him, and he always shows me the path. So my life is like dedicated to him, because I'm
Yes.
taking the other kids and care and everything. It's also, I feel that I'm dedicated to Krishna only. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. It's all Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Mohanan Prabhu. Not able to hear from you, Prabhu. Umesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
That Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
I have no question. I have just started learning. It will take some
Yes.
time to understand all.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Really wonderful class. Today's class in last two slokas about the samsik karma. Wonderful understanding. Really, these though these slokas and today's slokas are little bit difficult to understand, but I think with your blessings, and we are really enjoying those things and learning. Thank you, Guruji, for all this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Subhalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Pranam Prabhuji, Pranam.
Pranam.
Today's class, nice class. Explanation, very nice. But the Trigunas, Rajasa, Tamasa, Satvika. We leave that gunas, no, Rajasa.
Yes,
We living Tamasa Guna
that's correct, Mataji.
and Satvika.
Yes.
Explanation very nice, Prabhuji.
Yes,
We
yes,
understand that what you are saying, Krishna saying. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Ram, Hare Ram. Ram
Rama
Ram.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama
Thank you,
Rama.
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Palaniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Ram.
Rama, Hare Hare.
So today's sloga and previous slogas all
this chapter. It is explaining about practically how to live in this material world. That is a very interesting thing. All the deep meaning, if you go into that, all the flow, whatever meaning you told today regarding how to live and karma as well as the three modes of nature, how we have to follow, and each nature, how what it explains as per Krishna. That if you really follow, that is the life. What I felt, we have to, but it is not an easy job. Always we are forced to do the thing in a different way because of the material nature of this place. So, but each time we have to remember that we should not do, we should not do, we should not do. Like that we have to remember and avoid that materialistic things. Then it's a very good thing for the life to continue with full satisfaction, what I felt. So, thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. It's important to learn that we are not the doers of any action and that we should not claim the result also for the action. One question I had with regard to this, Guruji, is our free will also involved along with the modes of nature when we choose to do an action?
That is correct, Mataji. Everything starts with our free will only, because when our mind is not under our control, that is because of our misuse of free will only. Because if we use our free will and connect ourselves with Krishna, so that is, we have a choice whether to listen to Krishna and do as per Krishna's. Like Arjuna had a free will, correct? There was, he could have listened to Krishna, or he would have told Krishna that I won't listen to you. So at the end, when Krishna told him, Vimirsetat asesena yatechasi tathakuru, correct? That's what Krishna said. So I have explained to you Sarva Guhyat Guhyataram Maya. So now Vimirsetat asesena. So now be deliberate on this completely, and then you do what you wish to do. So, but Arjuna at that time, that means he had the free will. He told Krishna that I will fight for you, I will listen to you and fight for you. Karishya Vachanam Tava. But even Arjuna at that time told Krishna, still he told that Nayotse iti Govindam. In the beginning, also he used his free will to tell Krishna that Nayotse iti Govindam. Govinda, I shall not fight. At the end, he used his free will to tell Krishna that I will follow your instructions. But even at the end, after listening the entire Bhagavad Gita, if Arjuna chose not to fight, but still Krishna told him you are going to fight. So he has no excuse. So like that, here we have to use our free will rightly to desire to please Krishna. That desire, that's what is very important. Then it is no problem. But otherwise, when we using our free will, we want to enjoy. So then we will come under the control of the modes of nature. That is misuse of free will. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Understood, Guruji.
Yes, ma'am.
Like that, like one Tamil song is there, Kan Pona Pokile.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, we should not go. We should not go after our senses. That's what it means. So our senses, wherever it goes, our mind should not go there. So that's what is very important. Yes, ma'am. If our mind goes after the senses, that's what Indriyanam vicharatam yanmanunu vidiyade, then tadasya harati prajna vayu navamivam vasa. So that's what even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away the intelligence. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the explaining this. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How was your meeting with Radhanath Swami, Guruji?
No, I couldn't meet him. He is coming here next week, but I met my friend Gauranga Prabhu. But yeah, yes, it was good only. So
Thank you.
you can guess Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Brinda Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for the class. Very nice to know about our actions, our control of the senses, the mind which runs after the sense objects, how we can control that mind towards Krishna. It is all actually, Guruji, our mind which drives us away. Yes. It is so fleeting, the mind. So it is, I feel we must become more aware where our mind is running. Yes, Guruji, with the help of Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, that is correct. So with the knowledge of
Mind
Bhagavad
is
Gita
very
by Krishna.
misleading.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, very misleading.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji, for making us remind again and again. We know what role Krishna is playing in our lives. Now we have to become more careful. Yes, Guruji. I'm only every day understanding by becoming aware of Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. He's all surrounded by his presence everywhere.
That is correct, Mataji. Everywhere Krishna is present.
Thank you, Guruji, for
Thank
the
you,
class.
Mataji.
Thank you
Hare
for being present, because it is your teaching that has made us come to this level.
It's
I
Krishna's
highly
blessing.
appreciate that.
Thank you, Mataji.
I would
Hare
never
Krishna.
have been so deep in Bhagavad Gita today if it was not for these lectures. Since 2 years, Corona time, we have joined this. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Lisa Mataji.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji, today again we learned so many things. We learned one who sees Krishna in all. That is one who sees all living beings as one. Whether humans or animals or any other living being, they are in the mode of goodness or sattvikam. And the knowledge with which one sees all living beings as different and does not see Krishna in all are in the mode of passion or rajasam. Also, Guruji, we learned one who thinks or is attached to one kind of work without the knowledge of truth is in the mode of darkness or tamsam. That is, the knowledge which is concerned with the basic needs without the knowledge of the super soul, which goes beyond the body. That is in the mode of tamsam. Guruji, we also learned that the karma which is performed without attachment and without raga and dvesha and not being attached to the result is in the mode of goodness.
Yes.
So Guruji, yes, Guruji, thank you so much. We are learning so much every day. So thank you for your efforts,
Very
Guruji.
nice, Mataji. Yes, everything Krishna's means scientifically we are learning everything. Krishna is giving us a complete science. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu.
Sir, Danvat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare.
Tumba Nandi, sir.
Nandi Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare
Hare
Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam,
Hare
Guruji.
Hare
For the auspicious mercy of Krishna, we are studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest and topmost knowledge. We are doing the 18th chapter, in which Krishna answers in many slokas for Arjuna's question. We should not renounce actions, we should renounce the results of action. Because of Ahankara only we renounce action. All of us are forced to act. Because of our nature, we are forced to act. That is the thing. And by our Swabhava, which plays the main role. Swabhava is the cause of creation of activity. We are not the cause for the result. We think we are the doer, which is wrong. Everyone is forced to act helplessly by the influence of the three modes of nature. Surrender unto Krishna, Supreme Personality. We act and result belongs to Him. Then only we can enjoy the offering the result. In the slokas, what we have studied, the 18th chapter, 20th sloka, the knowledge by which it is known that in all entities, only one nature, that is avyayam, imperishable. Though it looks like divided, it is undivided. That thing is in the nature of goodness. It is in the mode of goodness. Then in the 21st sloka, if one sees the difference between different entities and the difference in nature in every being, that kind of knowledge is in Rajasam, that is in the mode of passion. Then in the sloka, 22nd sloka, when one is attached to one kind of work, all in all, without the knowledge of truth, if he experiences that, that is in the mode of ignorance. Then coming to karma, here also the three modes of nature play. Karma, the action which is as per scriptures regulated and free from attachment, free from raga, dvesha, desire and dvesha. And that which is not attached to results, this kind of karma is in the mode of goodness. And the second thing, the stroke of 24, that action which is performed with great effort and with false ego, and after that is desiring the results of actions with ahankara, that is in the mode of passion. That much we have studied today. Everything nicely understood. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji. Anita.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Thank you so much for the class.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna.
Sunil Srivastava. Hare Krishna.
Sleep in my pants.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram Hare Hare. Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Not coming here.
Hare Krishna. I'm able to hear you now, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Not able to hear you. I can hear you, Guruji. I'm not able to unmute.
Yeah,
can
but I'm able to hear you. Yes,
Pranam Guruji. Pranam Guruji. Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. I got a little disturbance in between. I could not concentrate 100%. I'll go through the YouTube today. And thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for everything. Because of you, at least we are in touch with Krishna on everyday basis. That's very nice, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, today class was excellent. I could able to, listen to this from beginning to end.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, I am also traveling, Guruji. This normally falls in my traveling time.
Yes,
I could not able to, interact much because of reaching to the destination is important in Bangalore.
Yeah.
So much of, traffic and so much disturbance in weekly days.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
today's
Yes.
class also, it is very clear that how to conduct ourselves on day-to-day life. Always maintaining a middle path, unperturbed by any kind of this thing is, negative or positive or whatever it is. Very, very important for the person. So in Krishna's dictionary, the person who is very neutral, unperturbed, that person always go to Goloka and he will be appreciated with his characteristics. Normally we sometimes react to certain situation, either politically or somewhere, but we should not be perturbed. We have to go through what Bhagavad Gita teaches us, try to conduct ourselves the way preaching has been told to us, maintain that. That is what is very important for essentials of life. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Rama, Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.